slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, hauls it in for the out. Santiago Espinal will hit next.
The shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And that is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. Here's Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Michael Harris II. Outside low, and that's ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the DH, Bo Bichette. Up the middle, Birdie on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
1 down, base is empty. High fly ball out to left field. Ruiz makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Top half of the third inning, Jon Berti at the plate.
The second baseman, Jon Berti.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. On the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the third. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 18, Mike Tauchman.
And a foul ball. Now he steps off to reset. 1 out, base is empty. And it's even up. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Ground ball, left side. Clement over to first. Tauchman is gone. And up next for San Francisco, Esteury Ruiz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back now in Toronto. Here comes Realmuto.
The catcher,
the one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Jonathan India at the plate. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Harris racing after it. Nabs it. That's out number 2. Here's Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. Bellinger checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Jump throw across his body. Got him. Nice play. And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. Struck out swinging his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bellinger makes the grab, 2 down. Jonathan Aranda, the next Giant to hit.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 down, nobody on here on opening day. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's outside, and it's 2-2. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Carmen Mlodzinski.
A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out. And next for Toronto, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
drive. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. To the plate, and he's out.
Now battle.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Outside. Ball one. Cruz at third. Lee at second with 2 gone. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
3 and 2.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Real Muto at the plate now. That's ball one. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering is downstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2-2 the count.
This one in the air, right field. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, caught. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Santiago Espinal. Peterson back to work. Espinal measures 5 feet 10 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab. 1 away. Royce Lewis, the next Giant to hit.
Now
flied to right his first time.
Royce Lewis.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that will fall.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Cruz pulls that one down. Out number 2. John Birdie, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner takes off. This to center field. Witt makes his way towards it. Can't get there. It gets down. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Jonathan India. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep
0-2.
counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Harris pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7.
So up next for Toronto,
Shortstop,
Bobby Witt
Bobby
Jr. Both
Witt
2 in this
Jr.
one. And that one clips the corner.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss as he was out front. All
0-1's
tied
the
up.
count.
Last half of inning number 5. Hit hard, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you
Now
rip a
back,
line drive
left
the other
field,
way, you
day
feel
off
really
guard.
good about what you did at the
And
plate. You
dead.
trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the
Ball,
barrel
that's out.
straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hernandez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Got it started a little too early. Strike
1-1.
1. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Majinski throws
He's
over.
safe.
Bellinger dives back. Two outs. Bellinger goes. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across. And that is the inning. Back here at Rogers
Leadoff
Center.
for San
Now
Francisco,
here is
the left fielder,
Esteury
number 1,
Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto brings it in. And there's one away. Shohei
Now back,
Ohtani up to the
designated
dish.
hitter,
That was a
Shohei
good, hard fastball with
Ohtani.
some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman.
Now batting, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pretty frugal
0-1.
guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Popped in the air, left side. Clement should have this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading up
Here's the
for
center
Toronto,
fielder,
the
O'Neal
center
Cruz.
fielder, O'Neal.
So
Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal.
Counts
In
1-0.
2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Slings it across. And a quick out, number 1. Bo Bichette up
Now
to the
back,
dish.
the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
On the ground to the left. Lewis. Jump throw. And it beats him. What a play. And here is
Now
Jung
back,
Hoo Lee.
right fielder,
1 for 2.
Jung Hoo Lee.
High fly ball out towards left center. Ruiz ranging into the alley. And that is that. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jonathan Aranda. The other way, and foul ball. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez tracks it down for the out. Santiago Espinal digs in now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next offering misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Royce Lewis, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Clement throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th at the plate, Ernie Clement. Out there to center. Harris racing after it. And there's one down. JT Realmuto steps in. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
The batter, number 6.
So up next,
Second
Jonathan
baseman,
India.
Jonathan India.
Runner on the go. Hit in the air, left field. And it falls. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away. And now a huge at bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps
number
in.
87, Tyler Fulton.
Fouled off. He was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Inside. And 1-1. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the 7th.
Inside, ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Holton picks over. India back in on a dive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Birdie. He's out. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. High leg throw. Save. Witt on at second with 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. 2 outs, runner at first. Teoscar Hernandez. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. O'Neill Cruz next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's inside.
Just off the inside edge. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Right side, hard hit. Birdie fires over to first. That ends the inning, and ready to begin the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Michael Harris II. Strike on the outside. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. This to third, Clement. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And up next for the Giants, Jon Berti. And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right.
Mike.
Brent Suter taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different. So
there goes the runner. And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Esteury Ruiz. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Berti off of first with 2 away. Rip towards third. They get the force, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Bo Bichette.
For the Giants. Number 86.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Ruiz hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. strike two.
He's really trying to stay back for something
No
off
ball,
speed.
two
That's why he
strikes.
was so tardy on that swing.
Next one misses, and that's ball one.
That's a
One ball, two
really
strikes
good
to count.
job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter.
Espinal to second for one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Suter back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Now
Ball,
one
that's
missed.
inside.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball in.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Ian Hamilton.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That
That's ball
one
three.
misses. 3-1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, it's hard to get the barrel to it.
Jonathan Aranda, the next Giant to hit.
Jonathan Aranda.
On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. And that'll do it. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Brandon Pfaadt. What's the scouting report on him?
Up tonight for
Try to stay back for that. That power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
The wind of the pitch. Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Ripped to right, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And there's a foul ball. Duran aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
One strike.
Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 and 2. 2 and 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground right side. Bellinger steps on the bag. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here's Yelich at the dish. And now it's Wilmer Flores. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Ball one there. And that's in the dirt.
Strike. Woo.
That one fouled off. 2 and 2. Popped in the air, left field, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do.
Runner on the move.
No,
there's a
that's
ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
One and one.
The next pitch misses. 2 and 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get it.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. For the second, he's safe. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening.
One ball, one strike.
On the ground to third. There's one.
Yeah.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Golden opportunity right here. In the air out to center. Duran on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Save.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Fought off foul. Thomas on third with two out. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Rogers Center. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Nolan Arenado. Up the middle. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So digging in, Zach Gelof. Swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And takes low for ball one.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Way out front for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-2. Now this is in the air down the line, and there's one down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Clement hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. Up the middle, slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty, and now the veteran catcher JT Realmuto. He was late there. Strike
No
one.
ball.
This
One
guy's
strike.
got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that one out in front
No ball.
that time.
2 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Back now in Toronto, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. That one the other way. Hooks it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Tatis,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Hard hit left side. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Here comes Christian Yelich. He was walked intentionally his first time. Grounder might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play. What a clean. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jonathan India at the plate. Max Fried will go to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard hit down the line and left. Baroa takes it in for the out. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Hard hit to 3rd. And a couple of quick outs. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Lane Thomas.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base.
0-2.
See if he can be patient here.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first,
he's
and
out.
it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Wilmer Flores. Fought back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact
1
on
ball,
pitches
1
they're
strike.
chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground to 3rd. Whips it to 1st. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Stepping in, Bo Naylor.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tosses to 1st. 2 up, 2 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. It bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Cody Bellinger, the next to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bellinger goes. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Duran makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. And now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. Fly to left his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. One down. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. Runner on the go. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A 2-run homer. It's 5-zip.
Now pitching for the
It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Number
His first
58.
at bat was a strikeout.
Josh Garner.
Sends it to Flores, and Realmuto is out.
The batter, number
Jonathan
6.
India next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1.
India.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Swings through that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strike.
4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Zach McKinstry. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Padres looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in.
Clement. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Stuart Baroa, the next up for the Padres. Here goes the runner. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated.
Runner on the go again. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And he makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it. Barlow, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Lane Thomas. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Geloff throws to first in time, and Hernandez is out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Top of the 6th inning, digging in, Jarren Duran. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days.
Runner on the go. Foul ball. Comes up empty.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be.
Runner goes again. They pitch out. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's out. The Blue Jays leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left side. Hernandez makes the play. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. Well, we go bottom 6, and here is Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Corrals it, and there's one away. Bo Bichette
Now
up to the dish.
the designated hitter.
2 in this one.
Bichette.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. 2 down. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. He's already homered in this game. This one in the dirt. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out. Cut down. And we're back. New inning getting started. Leading off, Wilmer Flores. That one ripped. That's back. Bang! And they're chipping away. It's 5-1. And now, Bo Naylor. He swings and fouls one off.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air out towards right center. Thomas makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one pushed foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. That one inside. Look out. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Arenado makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay throw. The tag out. And he's got himself a triple. Zach Gelof getting ready to hit. That misses the zone. 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one. And 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Looked to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really...
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one the other way. Geloff sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, out to short. McKinstry throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. Jonathan India will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Flores makes the catch. Back here at Rogers Center.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 92.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1 and 2. Out towards right center field. Thomas on the move to the gap. He's got it. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cabrera in his 6th season. He throws a cutter, a 2-seamer, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. The Padres trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right side. Lee settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses. Quick reactions behind the plate. On to the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Number 55, Ryan.
That's to third.
Presley.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here comes. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, O'Neal Cruz. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Stays alive.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate, and that's outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball up the middle. McKinstry in plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the DH for the Padres, Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And now the lefty swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Real Muto applies the tag. It's a strike. Count 1 away. He's 2 outs away.
Now
Wilmer
pitching for
Flores,
the
the next up for the Padres.
Number 78.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Cut down.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Booyah! A solo shot. It's 5-3. Here's Nolan Arenado. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Favre with his first major league win. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Minnesota Twins. Okay, all set to go. And now the right fielder, Elliot Ramos.
0-1.
The 0-1. Next offering is outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's even up. Ramos on at first. Nobody out. On the ground, could be two. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the
hit on the ground, might be two. Over to Correa for one, and that's two. Back at Target Field, and now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat, otherwise it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Tap foul at the plate. One out, base is empty. Check swing, called strike.
Ball one.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Goes down swinging for the back in Minnesota. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Giants catcher, Will Smith. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got one ball, one strike.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past it. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Late swing, foul to the left. So now 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Two down, bases empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. And that is out of play. Ray, a 6'2 southpaw, 225 pounds. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Matt Wallmer now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6.
Here's Royce Lewis. And a swing and a miss there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. That clips the corner.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jump.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading off for San
ballpark.
Francisco,
On to the third inning.
baseman,
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Chapman.
Wheeler back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
A little bit low.
That's
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Willie Adames stands in. There's a swing and a miss. Top of the third, no score. And strike two.
0-2.
That one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball. Right side. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top
Now
of the
batting,
third.
the right fielder.
So the
Elliot
batting order turns over.
Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, baseball is
0-1's
coming
the
out
count.
of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the
Leading off
third.
for the
Ryan
Twins,
Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. This is Willie Castro. Going around.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You know, Boog, every
No
team
balls,
has
2
a
strikes.
hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. So here's Bader now. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball.
Bader runs. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. But he stops, able to get back to second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering is down low. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
The catcher.
Go-ahead run on base. Will Smith to the plate. And big swing and a miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Buxton sizing it up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next pitch is inside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missing inside.
Could be some action here on this next.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run. Now it's Matt Chapman. Struck out swinging his first time. Chapman gets a piece there. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses. And the count is 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. Nice stop to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He's safe.
And now the shortstop, Willy Adames. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one hammered. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they add on. It's 6-0. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Ground ball left side. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the Back at Target Field, and here comes Carlos Correa. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schwarber makes the grab, one down. So Harper stands in. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Adames tosses to first. Harper retired. 2 outs,
The center
base is
fielder,
empty.
number
Here's
25,
Byron Buxton.
Byron.
He's 0 for 1.
Buxton.
Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been
0-1's
able
the
to
count.
tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient,
No
and
ball,
make this
2
guy
strikes.
work in the zone a little more.
2 down, nobody on.
0-1.
That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back in Minnesota. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air to left center, Bader. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the first
Now batting,
baseman,
the first
Wilmer
baseman,
Flores. 1 for
Flores.
2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jeffers pulls it down, and there are 2 outs. Rafael
Now
Devers
batting,
up to hit.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result,
0-1.
he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That
That's a
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the
1-0.
base hit. Those always feel great.
Smith in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Out to center. Buxton nabs it, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
So up next, Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters have been very
0-1's the
aggressive
count.
early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
On the ground, Adames slinging it to first in time.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Jeffers swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
Adames tosses across
He's
to
out.
first. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Say goodbye to that one. He shoots one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And here is Matt Chapman. First pitch, not close. and it stays fair.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out
Now
in front of the
batting,
pitch, but he
shortstop,
didn't hook
Willie
around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the